Hey, Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps just giving you guys a update on how the fight between Demetrius Andrade and Liam Williams went. In case you guys have not been able to watch it for whatever reason, it was live on DAZN tonight. And if you're in the UK, it was not on Sky Sports as I initially thought it was. But yeah, it was live on DAZN tonight across the world. You guys, the fight was a good one. Surprisingly good one. I know a lot of people wanted to say that this was going to be an early night, that Andrade was simply going to outclass, Liam Williams. But Liam proved to everybody just how tough he is. I mean, the guy definitely put on a good show. He smothered Demetrius Andrade. He wobbled him a few times. There was twice that I can recall that I thought that Andrade appeared to be hurt, or I questioned if he was hurt. It didn't seem like he had his leg a couple of times. But you know what? He did the job. He did what he had to do. He defended his WBO middleweight title. The scorecards read as 116 to 111, and two of the judges scored at 118 to 109. Now, of course, the talk is what's next, what's going to happen post-fight. Obviously, Gennady Golovkin's name came up. Jermall Charlo's name came up. Look, I believe that Demetrius Andrade is game. He does want to fight both of those guys, but we have to get the other guys to also want to fight him as well. And for whatever reason, we can't seem to get these fights made. And of course, there's always the talk of, is there a promotional problem? Because, we got Charlo on one network and we have Andrade on the other. Eddie Hearn has said that that's not a problem. They're willing to fight on Fox if a fight with Charlo is, to present itself. We know that Jermall is fighting Juan Macias Montiel first, but hopefully, who knows, maybe in some time in the summer, we can possibly get the fight made. We also know that Gennady Golovkin is apparently in talks. You guys, I'm not going to lie, I was a bit shocked by this. Gennady Golovkin versus Ryota Murata is reportedly being discussed as a potential WBA and IBF middleweight unification fight in Japan. Sounds great and all, right? Until I read that it said New Year's Eve. Like, what the hell? We are in April, and we're talking about a New Year's Eve fight in Japan. Like, gee, come on, we got to see you back. He's getting older. There's no way we can keep him inactive like that. Like, I just don't see how that's a good idea. We have to get him in a fight. Why not do it against another champion, Demetrius Andrade? And you know what? If you're confident you beat him, you take it on. You have 3 belts up for grabs on New Year's Eve. What a treat that would be, right? So let's see what happens. I'm quite shocked that we're talking about New Year's Eve already. I mean, I think it's a bit of a stretch for us to even talk about fall, let alone winter. So we'll see what happens there. All the best to both of the guys. They put on a good show tonight. Just so you guys also know, you're probably thinking, if you've seen any of my interviews, well, why are you giving us an update like this? Because aren't you there? I am not in Miami at the moment. I went in, did some interviews, and flew right out. I had to fly somewhere else, so I'll explain that later. You guys will know where I am eventually, but I had to fly out somewhere, so I'm not physically there, and so that's why you will not be seeing the post-fight interviews or any of that content on my channel tonight. So, but I just wanted to give you guys this. I hope everyone is well, and we will be speaking soon. Bye, Fight fans. Hey, Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else